How many minutes? We've got 10 minutes. Oh, this is easy. Yeah, right. This is my Roland glue box. Right. Yes, I've opened it up just to this little problem. I would actually attempt this, mate. Yeah, it's a very easy job by the looks of it. But your man is correct. You need a decent soldering iron, at least 30 watt, at least, right? Fine tip, okay? I would use a fine tip. For electronic use, I've always used a 30 watt soldering iron. You don't really need to go any higher than that. But while you're sorting your volume out, you might as well replace that battery as well. I mean, I replaced mine when I bought this unit recently, so it's quite an easy. You just push the battery like that and it'll just slide out. Yeah, and that's how you remove the battery. So you just put it like that, push it in and down, and there you go. It's as simple as that. It's very easy, you don't need to force it. Now, your volume knob, which is a bit bent, is right there, mate. That's the volume, the main volume for the unit, right? And yeah, you got some pins down there to unsolder and a couple there to unsolder, so you've got 7 pins basically. A desolder pump, you'll have that out in probably about a minute. But take your time. Make sure your iron's nice and hot before you do it, and don't leave. You know, as soon as it's melted, get the sucker on there, right? Get this desolder pump and suck that solder off, and that volume control knob should just fall out. Now what you are going to have to do is you're going to have to remove all these screws to take at least the board out, okay? I mean, I don't really need to do it for mine, but it looks easy enough, and as I said, it's just a control knob. But to get yeah, how would that work? I'm just trying to think. Yeah, you need the board out, so it is quite an extensive, labour intensive thing to do, is getting these boards out, because underneath these underneath these knobs you got hexagon nut, right, to hold the knob in place on the actual front panel. So there you go. But yeah, take your time. Don't force anything. They are easy to take apart and put back together. And if you're unsure, take a photograph. Right, that should help you a long ways. But yeah, cheers, dude.